Alrighty. I don't know. I'm laughing at how I started that one. I don't know where alrighty came from. Why clients hire you? I'm going to talk about 9 mental triggers that will help a client decide that you are the one for them and they don't even consider other options. So, we'll discuss the mental triggers that create a powerful weapon in your sales process. When I think of powerful weapons, I think of like MMORPG or RPG weapons like this one. Legendary Steelcraft Blade. But I learned a lot of these from, and I have to pay credit where credit is due, from Jeff Walker in his product launch formula. Super awesome. These are pulled straight from the book, and I'm gonna expand on them and what they mean for us as entertainers. In the book, they're pretty vague, so I'm gonna add some more detail based on my past experience. Number one of the main reasons clients are going to decide to use us is because we create authority. Following people with authority is a way that our brains have evolved to make decisions more efficiently. When we have authority, their lizard brain says, oh, this is a safe decision. That's good for us. We create authority by presenting ourselves with value. On our website, how well it's designed, how good our promo materials look, how professional we come across, and by being present consistently, i.e., being on social media, newsletters, checking in, phone calls. These are the type of things that help us stay present and stay top of mind. And then, of course, by showing our knowledge and our expertise. And this is done by creating value content online, blogs, write ups, videos, by articulating experience on the phone. We talked about that in the phone call lesson. And by being behind the velvet rope. Yeah, authority by proxy. You got to be careful with this one, but working with certain TV shows, knowing certain actors or magicians. When we've been behind the velvet rope, there's this inherent feeling of authority. Think about those of you who consider taking this course and the velvet ropes that I was behind, and how you thought somebody who had access to that must have some level of authority. And I'm sure that all of you have some form of this. Even just auditioning for America's Got Talent puts you behind the velvet rope. You've got to see more than the public. So, authority is just based on who you know, what you know, and why you know it. Why I know it, like I said, working behind the scenes for a TV show, consulting for somebody. And authority gives us power. So be careful with this one. It's it's dangerous. Having a lot of authority gives you a power trip, and it can be addicting. A lot of guys express so much authority that it actually hurts our trust with clients. We come across as hubristic and arrogant, and don't want to do that. That's a mistake that a lot of magicians make. 2, reciprocity. Giving tons of value creates a reciprocity imbalance, and the more value, the more likely your prospect is going to reciprocate. It's like getting a gift on Christmas from somebody you didn't buy a gift for. You're more likely to pick up the tab at dinner. Reciprocity is best when there's a good level of trust, because if they don't trust you and you just give them a gift or deliver for them, they might just find it a little bit weird and off-putting. But when they trust you and you help them, now they feel like they owe you one. We do this by giving them real value, not just things we think they want, things they actually want and need. And it needs to go above and beyond what they expected. This is why over-delivering matters. And here are some of the best ways to see reciprocity in action in our business. Some common ones, just having quick response times. When we respond quickly to them, they'll get back to us quicker. And that's good because we all know decisions for shows, usually they get locked in earlier the quicker we respond. Also, when we take any stressors or tasks off their plate, by showing respect, by actually caring about them. Believe it or not, that's not expected these days. That's a form of over-delivering, and it's sad, but it's true. And when they find out that our conversations are beneficial, healing, and we don't have any expectation of the return. And that's a little tricky one. We can't just help them in order for us to think that it's going to benefit us. We need to genuinely help them because we're passionate about it and we care. That's why we're in this business. Number 3, trust. And this is just the one that we cannot fake. I mean, if you have bad intentions, still sniff it out. And we need to make our intentions squeaky clean here. If we do this, our relationships will prosper, and trust occurs only when there is a relationship. No relationship, you can't build any trust. It's created by coming into situations with a desire to serve and benefit the person you're helping. Stop trying to find areas where things benefit you. And they can hear this in our tone and our pacing in the phone call, how much we lean into the things we're saying, how passionate we seem about our responses to them. Help establish trust by going into things with the mindset of, am I even the right fit for this? Let me hear them out and see if I'm interested in helping them, if I can actually serve them. We offer to help them find the right solution, even when that doesn't include us. That's serious trust. And when our intentions are clean, we win. And in more ways than just the booking. Word of mouth follows, level of engagement, price, a lot of areas. For anticipation, I love this one. It's closely related to scarcity. The idea that somebody will want something more if there's less of it available. That's why diamonds are so expensive. And we do this by creating excitement around something. Um, Once we have that excitement, it's implied that our time is more desirable. We can help build anticipation when we paint a picture for them of what the outcomes are going to look like, with people cheering, laughing, and clapping, and the CEO coming up to the person or the committee members who plan this event and saying, guys, thank you for knocking this out of the park. I'm so proud of you. Please, can you plan the next one? I'm counting on you. We help create anticipation when we clearly communicate the results. And this is going to change event to event. What are the results they're looking for? Let's clearly communicate that. Also, when we build celebrity status, value, and authority, they get more excited for us to show up. One of the things is we can build celebrity status without even being a celebrity just by posting more. The more they see us, the more perceived value we have. This is a great incentive to marketing and gaining a bigger attendance. When we have more anticipation upon our arrival, more people will be there, be excited to attend, and want to see that show. This also is going to reduce buyer's remorse. The more anticipation they have, the less likely they are to regret their buying decision. Likability. Love this one. We need to humanize our messages in the way we talk to clients, in our CRM, in our emails, in our phone calls. Likability. We want to create connection and authenticity. So, answering questions with an understanding of what they're really asking. By being relatable, not trying to seem too professional, too salesy, too formal. And smiling when you speak on the phone with them. Simple, really. Work on your laughter on the phone and bring a good energy. Also, here's a secret. Listen more than you speak. People actually like people who listen more than people who talk at them. All you need to do to be likable is just listen. Events, rituals. Many entertainers ignore number 6. It's hard to incorporate this one. However, it is rather simple. Make it a habit to contact you for your events and make it a habit to watch you online. If you can make a event or ritual around people opening their phone to look at what you've posted yesterday in the morning when they sit down for breakfast, or if every year for the fundraiser they know that you're going to be there and that's become a ritual for this nonprofit organization. It's a milestone for them to have you there. I mean, that's a big win. So you want to get them to contact you every single year, create a tradition around your show. Maybe people bring something to the show every year that they look forward to. Think about your favorite concerts. Do you go every single year? What things do you have events or rituals around? Help clients develop the signature moment of their event. If you help them with the relay race, if you help them with the funny skit at the end of every year that is customized and changed, then of course you're an integral part of that. They can't do it without you. And when we become a central part of our clients' events by being a trusted advisor, this step is naturally going to fall into place. 7, community. We're almost there. Do you allow your contacts to interact with each other? You can do this by creating inside jokes with your fan base and clients. I know Giancarlo has a really great community around the orange in his show. I don't even know what it is, but I know it's an inside joke, and it seems like he's got a little community around that. You also do this by developing a strong brand identity, which will allow clients self-select into your community. Like, why can I not think of the name? He has the Abracabastards. Oh gosh, Dan what? No, not Dan White. Oh, somebody will tell me. They'll email it to me or send it to me on Facebook. The name escapes me, but um, scary magician. He's got this goth emo kind of scary feel. People can self-select into that, and they know that when they're there, hey, these are my people. And of course, you can create an expected behavior and attitude, kind of like I did in this course. I wanted my community to be people who were fired up, supportive, willing to create change and be helpful, be loving and kind, and that's the expected behavior and attitude. And when we all share that expected behavior, we grow closer together. So, oh yeah, here we go. It's right here on the bottom. Think about the prestige and expectations of the members in this group. Yeah. Okay. Number 8, scarcity. Of course, why do people like diamonds and Lamborghinis? They are rare. The perception of scarcity is what motivates us. Not scarcity itself, just the perception of it. People will often put off a decision if they have a choice. They always will. And the faster the decision, the happier the buyer. Studies have shown that snap buying decisions leave the buyer more happy more often than not. And do you enjoy waiting on a client's response? Of course not. Why do we want to wait for the client to talk to the committee, to take 2 weeks to discuss it, for us to have that date held for them and turn down everything else while we wait for a response? It sucks. By creating scarcity, we get an answer faster. So create scarcity and you will get a faster response time and more impulse bookings. You can do this by when a client calls you, not seeming immediately available, always having to check your calendar. Hey, are you available for a summer camp? Guess what? Hey, I just had 340 summer camps reach out for my summer, and they're all grabbing dates. And if you're local, maybe perhaps I can move you to the front of the line. But let me just see what dates are available. I don't know. You don't have to say that, but hey, Chris, I just want to check on your availability for June 6th. Do you let me know if it's available? Hey, I don't want to break your heart, but chances are if you're reaching about June 6th, it's probably already booked if it's a weekend. Most of my weekends usually book up a year in advance. Let me take a look. Another line. This is one of my favorites. Here we go. Hey, Chris, are you available June 6th? Yeah, is that for 2022? Oh, no, this year, 2021. Oh, 2021. Okay. I don't want to say no right away. Let me let me just take a look. Oh my gosh, scarcity right there, right? Really good stuff. Don't seem too available. Let clients feel that they are lucky that you're available and break their heart, then give good news. Hey, I just checked. This is awesome. Believe it or not, I just had a cancellation on that day 2 days ago. It totally slipped my mind because it's still on my calendar. And you asked me for that day, remind me to take it off. Thank goodness. I mean, it looks like I'm open. Also, hey, are you available June 6th? Ooh, man. Okay, what time? Noon to 4. Okay, noon to 4. Any flexibility in that? No? Well then come back to him and tell him good news. Oh, guess what? I can do it. I think it's gonna work. All right. Enough on that. Social proof. This is more important than ever right now. Typically, we take cues from others around us if we don't know how to act. Clients are used to hiring magicians. They will defer to others' opinions and experiences. And this is part of the reason why I like that line of, hey, this is the minimum amount that me and my team need to secure to lock a date into our calendar. Because it gives social proof. It says, hey, everyone else who's booked me had to pay this. Why should you pay anything different? So this comes from reviews, video testimonials, reaction videos, TV appearances, and what matters here is the why. Okay, so why are you getting these great reviews? Why do your clients love what you do? Why does here's what I mean by when I say why. You can't just say, hey, I've been on America's Got Talent, or hey, I was a writer for America's Got Talent. You got to say, hey, you know that feeling that you and your family have when you surround the TV in the summer mornings and you fall in love with the entertainers on America's Got Talent and you root them on and you're so excited to see them get through the next phase of the competition, and then they blow your mind with something creative and exciting that you never expected. I want to help you create that exact feeling at your event. I'm going to use my experience of being a writer and consultant for America's Got Talent to do that for you. That's what matters here. So make the proof relevant to them by showing an audience that looks like them, telling them why the highlight that you're sharing of your career will benefit them or how it will benefit them, and by getting attention. Get attention on those reviews. Get their eyeballs onto your promo videos, your reaction videos. It doesn't do you any good unless you show it to them. So, in an attention economy, which is really what we're living in, numbers do matter. Here's another way that getting attention matters: social media following, level of engagement, how many events we have booked. Yeah, social proof. If more people like what you're doing, your perceived value goes up. Okay, so which mental triggers need work from you? Try to incorporate as many of these can into every facet of your business, and that will supercharge your growth. I'll ask you some questions, knock this out of the park, and thanks for listening. Really fun one. Love this. Bye-bye.